Hello, everybody. I have come to the conclusion that I need to go further into my healing processes and start a vlogging of different subjects and start a journey vlogging so that I can heal and hopefully help somebody else with their road of recovery and healing too, with their mental health. Mental health is something that if it's out of sync, everything's out of sync. Your whole day is out of sync. Your body is out of sync. Your thinking is out of sync. Everything seems to be out of sync, even your life. It just seems like everything stops. Everything and everyone seems to avoid you. And it keeps sliding down, and it keeps going faster and faster, and then it never ends. It never ends. It never stops. It never reaches its destination. It just keeps going. And you just one day look up and see you have nobody around. You have no friends. But that's neither here nor there. That's part of what I'm going through now. But right now I want to talk about self-esteem and self-confidence. These are the two things that I need to work on most. I have a problem with especially self-esteem. My self-esteem is next to nothing because I don't think very highly of myself. I don't think I'm pretty enough. I don't think that I'm worthy of enough. I'm married. I've been married for almost 21 years now to the most wonderful man. He's given up so much to take care of me. He's bent over backwards to do what it takes to take care of me, to do what's right by me in our marriage. He has sacrificed so much, and now he's got to do that much more because I have so many mental health illnesses right now that I'm going through, and he knows that it's hard enough on me. Then I have to put me through other things that's going on in the other part of life, so he doesn't burden me down with all of that. And he always tells me that I'm pretty and that I'm worthy and that he wouldn't have me any other way. I just wish I seen it like he sees it, but I don't. But I'm also working on it. Self-confidence and self-esteem are similar yet different. Self-esteem is the concept of how you perceive yourself. What do you perceive your self-image? What do you think of when you think of self-esteem? Do you stand up with your head held high? Do you greet people with a big smile? Or do you stay away from people and just kind of give like a flag kind of handshake? Me, I'd rather not let anybody touch me. It's a fear of somebody hurting me, that somebody judging me, somebody I just don't like anybody to touch me, especially if it's from the opposite sex. But I do manage to, as long as my husband's staying next to me. And I'm getting random here. But once I get to a place where I'm comfortable, I'll make sure my husband's near me, then I'll shake somebody's hand. Okay? According to Cooper Smith's 4 components of self-esteem, it is Cooper Smith in 1981 identified 4 important components in the development of positive self-esteem, and they are acceptance and worthiness, power and control, moral worth, virtue, and competence and mastery. Now I want to stop right here and put a disclaimer on there. I'm not a professional. I am not a professional. I am not a licensed doctor. I will not give medical advice. And I won't answer any medical questions. I'm not a professional. I'm not a doctor. If you have a medical question or concern, please call your doctor or your medical professional and ask them. Don't ask me, because I don't have the answers for you. So the power and control in that list, it's the ability to influence and control others. It makes child's first appearance in toddlerhood and continues to develop school age. Toddler learns the concept of power and control by exploring their environment and manipulating objects within their environment. I remember that in kindergarten. Just playing with things and playing school within school, or even house within school. Those were fun days. Now there are some similarities and some differences between male and female self-esteem, but not much. And the men's self-esteem more likely to base their self-esteem on their personal achievements in life, and often greatly affected by having a sense of well-being, a positive outlook on life, and ability to perform activities of daily living. Women self-esteem more likely to base their self-esteem on the adequacy of their social support system, sister, and is often affected by whether they are content with their lives and have a feeling that they are needed. That's it, pretty much it for a woman, and that's true. But it also can go both ways, switch roles, and they both can have both. Speaking of body image is the perception of one's own body. It is the physical dimension of self-concept, or how one perceives and evaluates one's appearance and function. It is closely related to personal identity, role performance, and self-esteem. People can perceive their bodies as fat or thin, ugly or beautiful, etc. Body image changes with conditions like physical growth, illness, aging, accidents, and social cultural influences. Now, a lot of your self-esteem is derived by, and it's shaped by messages we receive by significant adults early in your childhood, in your life. by your parents, teachers, siblings, friends, and your society through prejudice and stigma. Low self-esteem is learned. Learn inaccurate information that you're in some way not enough, that you don't matter, that your feelings are wrong, or that you don't deserve respect. So, the role you play is what you've learned. Now, it's not a cut and dry thing because there's always something there that caused it, and there's also something there that can help you through it. Now, the positives and the negatives. Like for the highlights of high self-esteem is a rational mind set, realistic, flexible, creative, independent, able to manage change, willing to admit and correct mistakes, benevolent, cooperative, express self, seeks challenges, better equipped to cope, solves problems, takes risk, tolerates frustrations well. I'm just the opposite of all that. Low self-esteem, irrational, blind to reality, rigid, fearful, new and unfamiliar, inappropriate conformity, defensive, over compliant, over controlling, fear of hostility towards another, proving. You got to prove yourself to everybody and everything. Always feel like you got to prove something. Less aspiration, less quick to recover, less equipped to cope. Give up. Just give up. Form toxic relationships, worries about problems, easily frustrated, avoids risk. Now, it depends on what kind of risks it's talking about. You don't want to go in and just think of any kind of risk. It depends on what kind of risk you're talking about. If it's a positive risk, try. If it's a, you don't want to go through any kind of unsafe risk. So, you want to go to the next subject of self-confidence. Confidence is something that you hold value. You have value within yourself. You have integrity. You have the devotion within yourself. You have hope within yourself. You have the drive, the ambition that you know that you can accomplish that you've got that on lock. You've got control of that. That is yours. And that you know that you're the one that accomplished that you've got hold of that. You did that. And you could walk around with your head held high. So, in order to build that, you've got some work to do. Got some inner work to do. Got some self-talk to do. And got to get rid of those imaginary things. Okay? So, we've got clearing old beliefs, releasing traumatic memories, establishing new beliefs. Now, those things are harder done than said. I get it. I'm going through it. I understand exactly what that means, and that entails. And I'm going through it right now. And it is much harder said than done. Much harder done than said. Yeah, that's right. Self-talk, encouraging yourself. I could use a lot of that I don't do as often as I should. Positive self and motivational techniques. Positive focus on others. Not so much, because I don't focus enough on myself. So how can I focus enough on other people? Imaginary, don't see it, don't be it. Don't see it, didn't happen. So visualizing what you want, and that could be your intentions. And you have a vision. You put in a vision in your head. This is what I want. I want to achieve this. I want to get this. I want to have this in my life. And you manifest it. And then you imagine yourself having it. Okay, I'm going to have this. This is mine. And I'll have it this time. So the easiest ways for me that I've learned for my own personal way of retraining my brain to do this is through worksheets and for journaling. I have different worksheets that I've gotten offline. They're a self-esteem checklist and more confidence. I have this right here. It's called the Wellness Journal. It's from Mint Green Publishings. And inside you'll see where you can put down your moods, and has different sections for you to write different things, like your acts of kindness, acts of self-care. Got your appointments and everything that you could write down in here. If you know, it's good for me because I lose track of thought of everything. So if I write it down, I know it's in there when I open it up. And here's another one. It's called A Journey Within, an introspective activity journal to help you get to know yourself better. And this is by Piccadilly Publishing. This has little journal prompts at the top. You read that, and then you continue to write what you feel on there. And then at the bottom it has little messages of encouragement and something to ponder. There's another book that I like. It's called Overcoming Anxiety and Depression by Bob Phillips. Now this is a good one that I've been reading on, that I've been taking notes on. It's a good book to read, especially when you have those attacks. Then I have the 5-year question a day journal, and I know you're saying in 5 years you can have it done in a day. I understand that. But the whole concept of having these kind of journals is to go day by day. Is to take your time and to really, really contemplate and to really think about the questions that's in there. Okay? There may be a common question and make it sound like there's a common answer. But then if you really think about it, there may not be a common answer. There may be something for you to really, really think about. A creative answer that really, really drives it home for you. So take your time with this book if you get that. It's a memory journal. Then you have another one, another journal. It's 2,000 questions about me. What about you? About me. It's just the name of the journal. I have, of course, written down a lot of stuff. Answer some of the questions. It has a lot of very interesting, fun questions. There's a when do you function at your best? I just have to say function. What's that? No, I function sometimes. Then everybody should know these little planners that you put together. I drew that and colored it. Got a lot of time on my hands. And this right here, it just has a little plate. You put your own little papers in there. I just put ones in that helps me out. Then I have this other journal. It's an activity journal where you like a workout journal. And that's what I'm going to use when I start the ADD obsession through Beachbody. I'll be starting that on January 2nd, 2023. And I also have the Dream book This was my dream book. It is a planner, monthly planner. And I have my calendar, workout calendar ready at the go. And ready to rock and roll, rock and roll. So, January is all ready to go. So, I'm going to close for now, but I encourage you to leave a comment, tell your friends about me, to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, because I will be uploading more content, and I'll be doing other kinds of things too. It's not all going to be about therapy, because I like to have fun too. I like to have a laugh. I like to joke around and have fun. I'll be doing like hula hoop videos and hula hoop workout videos if you want to join me for that. So just let me know what you'd like to see. But for now, I say, see you later.